Welcome to one of my first rants, alright? Let's get down business. Juventus, unbeaten. Month of March, the only unbeaten squad in Europe. Great. Yeah, very great. But, 13 wins and 14 draws and 0 losses. Great. Yeah. Let me get this straight. And let me get this straight with all of you. Fuck the unbeaten streak. Fuck it. Alright? I'd rather lose games and win more than fucking draw 4 times in a row. Alright? In the last 6 games, Juventus have tied 6 times. Simple as that. 6 times. And in the last 4 games, tied 4 times. In a row. Sure. No losses. 1 point gain. From first to second. Now 4 points behind Milan. Lazio, 3 points behind us. That's what's going on, boys. It's simple. It is simple. Alright? No blame to Conte, because Conte brought the mentality back. Okay? It's because of him we're at this stage now. And I'm not blaming nothing on Conte, except that a few of his choices are pissing me the fuck off. Alright? Borriello still playing, with Elliott being snubbed off. Alright? But other than that, okay, I'm not gonna get into that now. That's for another fucking rant. But in this rant goes out to Marotta. That's right, Marotta again. Why? Because I'm not surprised. Okay? We needed a striker this summer. Alright? We needed a pure striker. A striker that was a top player that Marotta promised. A player that Marotta failed to get. Alright? Let me get this straight. We went from Aguero to Rossi straight to Vucinic. A player that we spent 18 fucking million on. Really. A player who's only scored 3 times this season. A player that even yesterday had one of his best games with us and yet couldn't score. Hit the crossbar. Who would have figured? Who would have fucking figured? We needed a top striker. These 4 draws show that we don't have a clinical striker. I mean, Matty's a great striker, don't get me wrong, but the guy, it takes him 5 to 6 chances before he scores. Or he's that type of player who usually scores 2 goals in a game, and then the next he won't score for like 2 to 3 games, and then he'll score again. Alright? Matri is not the top player we should depend on. Inter had Samuel Eto'o. Milan have Ibra. Who the hell do we have? Del Piero, who's past his prime. Vucic, who hasn't proven nothing yet. Quagliarella, who, nobody's giving a chance. The guy is like, where is he now? Who speaks about him anymore? Amauri gone, fuck him. Yaquinta gone, good. No support strikers. Nobody. They're all prima puntas. And lastly, Borriello. Borri-fucking-ello. That disgrace of a player who, before joining Juventus, alright, had the chance to join us, but snubbed us and signed a 5-year contract with Roma. And guess what? He comes to his second choice back to Juventus. Borriello, fuck you. Alright? And fuck the defenders who fucking defend him all the time. This is Juventus. Alright? This isn't a team where we accept flops. This guy hasn't played for Roma and comes to Juventus and expects an immediate start. Gets it and fucking flops. And gets another chance and flops again. And flops again. Conte, I mean, no offense, I love you, man. But why? Does Borriello get an automatic impact when Elliot has been there for God knows how long and yet can't even get a fucking game? Come on, what is this? We need a top striker. Alright? A top striker. No more nonsense, Marotta. No more nonsense. Alright? It's 2 summers now that you fuck it up. First summer, you spent 60 million on 11 average players. Alright? This summer, you spend more money on more average players. Vidal. Alright? Vidal isn't an average player. However, we could have got him cheaper. We're talking about a player, alright, who was bound to leave Bayer Leverkusen, and yet we spent 10 million on a player who's leaving a club, really? Where his contract is expiring? Is that so? Is that so? Oh, let's praise Marotta for Pirlo. Sure, because we offered him a higher salary. Great. I could have done that, you idiots. I mean, come on. How do you feel on Aguero? How the hell do you feel on Aguero when the money was there? Alright, no excuses, Marotta. The money was there. We offered 35 million. Atletico wanted 40. For 5 fucking million, you decided not to sign Aguero. Same thing with Villarreal. We wanted to give 22 million tops, but Villarreal wanted 27, and we failed on getting Rossi because of 5 million. And what do? We spent 18 million on Vucinic. Waste of money. Waste of everything. Waste. I mean, what's there to say now? Back then, obviously, we were winning games because you had players like Pepe, Marquisio. They were actually scoring goals. We weren't dependent on a striker. However, it's the striker's job to score goals. Not our midfielders. Not our defenders. The strikers. Mantri having 10 goals, okay, is not enough. Is not enough. Cavani, I don't know, 19 or 20 goals. Ibra, top Serie A, leading Serie A with goals right now on top of Di Natale. Who the fuck, alright, are we gonna have now? It's incredible. It's freaking incredible. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about being in second place. And Champions League is what we need. But this squad would have been able to win the Scudetto if we had that striker. I don't care if the objective was not to. This is the Scudetto we're talking about, alright? We were first for a very long time, and now we're declining because we don't have that clinical striker. And once again, it's going in front of Marotta's face. And hopefully, Marotta, you get Jovinko back. Because you fucked over once with him, and hopefully you won't fuck over with him again. And by the way, expect another video on the 50% buyout clause on Ciro Immobile. Until next time, peace.